Hello everyone, welcome to my mom's channel. I'm Biscuit, and this is Simply Blessed Crafts. I hope you enjoy this beautiful video that my mom put out for you. Please stick around and watch till the very end. Happy crafting everyone. Hold on, got an itch. Thank you, please subscribe. Bye. DIY number 1. So here guys, I'm going to start out with this little wood round. This I actually got from a garage sale. It was in a big box full of craft stuff that obviously she tried to do a project with. So I am going to use this. I do go in and paint the entire thing with my Swan White by DIY Paint. Not the entire thing, actually, just the top of it, I guess. I do use my drill to drill a little hole in the top here. I actually go in there later on and drill a bigger hole because it wasn't big enough. So I had to change my bit and everything. This I just printed out on my printer. It's actually a picture of me and my dad during our dance on our wedding. So I'm creating these projects in mind for kind of like last minute projects that you can do on a budget for Christmas presents and stuff. These are ornaments, so it's probably going to be more like stocking stuffers or even like cute little tags, or even you could put them on a tag or something. But these are going to be for his stocking and stuff. If you hear a bunch of scuffing in the background, Biscuit is going after the cat. Sorry about that. Of course, every time I do a voiceover, she has to be obnoxious. So here I'm just doing a little bit of Mod Podge. I do go in with a very, very light coat, you guys. And I'm just sticking this down. This is just printer paper. I did not do any, like photo paper or nothing like that. I just used printer paper. And this is the first time I've actually used, the Saran wrap method, and it works amazingly, you guys. This is actually not even Saran wrap, it's just a little plastic bag that I had in my stash, and even that worked. So if you guys have not tried this, try it. It is amazing. If you use a very light coat and you rub this on there, it gets out all the wrinkles. So I highly recommend this. So here I'm just going around the edges and just getting to make sure it glues down all nice. And this is something too, you guys, that it doesn't have to even be Christmassy. This could be something that you could have, they could hang it in their house all year long. I mean, granted, it is supposed to be an ornament, but I'm sure my dad is probably going to have it hanging over by his chair. That's just the way he is. He cherishes stuff like this. And if you have like a grandparent or something in the nursing home, this is something that they could have hanging up on a little shelf all year long. Something very special. Any kind of photo or something like that would be. And you can do this in like a picture frame or anything like that. I actually had plans on doing a bunch of stuff like this. I just didn't have time. I wanted to do a picture frame. I wanted to do some candles. I had a whole thing planned out, you guys. But this is all I had time to do. And I wanted to get this out for Saturday or Sunday, and it didn't work out. So it's just what it is. But so you guys are getting the video out for Tuesday instead. So you guys saw that I changed up my bit. Here I'm just getting a little string to tie so you can hang it up. And then I do glue down that knot in the back just so you don't see that. And then a final touch, I do have a bunch of these little circles in my stash. These are one of the little fruit things that you can get from Dollar Tree. They have little stickers on the back. I just removed the little sticker. And then I grabbed a marker and I wrote "Always Daddy's Little Girl." Because I am a daddy's little girl. This actually was not the best wood to use on this. It actually bled really bad, but it kind of made it a little bit more weathered, which kind of fit into the whole wood round thing, so I did leave it. And then I just do some of my golden rule, and I just glued this down to the side of it. And there you guys have it. DIY number 2. And this one will be for my brother and his wife, my sister-in-law. This is a picture of them at their wedding. This was their first dance, so I did the same thing pretty much. The wood round, or it wasn't even a wood round, excuse me. The wood piece there is from Dollar Tree. I did rip the edges around like I did on the one that I did for my dad. I am doing a very light coat of Mod Podge again. And I'm just going around it with my little plastic bag again. This one I do kind of go over the edges a little bit with the Mod Podge, just to make sure that those edges don't come up at all. And then this one, I went over the entire thing with antique Waverly wax to give it more of a wood look. And after that, I do have some of these little hearts in my stash. I do believe I got these from Amazon. They say love on them, and I just grabbed 2 of them and put them in the little corners up at the very top. And that is all I did for that one as well. And that's how that one turned out. That one got kind of dark. I wish that one would have lightened up a little bit, but... And then this one is 3 and 4. I got some of these coasters from Dollar Tree. Guys, I could have sworn these came in packs of like 2 or 4. They don't come in packs anymore. You have to buy a coaster separately now. It was odd. But anyway, I bought 4 coasters. I painted them all white. my original plan was to give him a set of coasters. I am making these for my brother and sister-in-law and my mom and dad. So I'm just gonna give them 2 each. They both, my mom and dad are, you know, there's just the 2 of them, and it's just the 2 of my brother and sister-in-law. So I figured 2 each would be fine. My sister-in-law loves snow owls, so I decided I was going to use this little snow owl in this decoupage paper. I did get that. It's actually Royal Cycle paper. It's actually from Unicorn Dust Designs over at her website if you're interested. I don't know if she still has any stock, but you're definitely welcome to go check her out. She is linked down in my description box below. But again, very light coat of Mod Podge over that white paint, and I'm just sticking that down. With this stuff, this one actually did wrinkle up on me, even using the plastic bag, but I don't think I let it dry enough after, because I did use the heat gun. With this one, you have to make sure you put another coat of Mod Podge on it since you're using it as a coaster, because you need to have that coat over top of it for your drinks, so the water don't ruin the image. So I don't think I just let it, I don't think I let it dry enough. So I did get a wrinkles in this one because it was paper, but yeah, I did use my heat gun and everything trying to get it to dry since I was on a time crunch, but lesson learned. This is the only one I use this paper on too, so but I am kind of doing these so they can use them all year long as well. We are all up in Minnesota here, and we all like wildlife and stuff like that. My brother and my dad are very big into hunting. My mom is very rustic and likes the wood and the farmhouse stuff, and likes bears and moose and all that stuff. We kind of got that whole aesthetic stuff going on. So this was kind of a no-brainer with the kind of birds and wildlife and stuff like that going on. I wanted to do the snow owl for my sister-in-law since she really likes the snow owls, so this one's for her. I do have a matching one that goes along with this, and I will show you that one right after this. I do end up messing up on it, so I end up redoing it in a later project, or later down the road. So it all kind of blends in together, but anyway. So I do go over the Mod Podge like I showed you. So here I'm taking, it's called Christmas Valley. This one is an old one. It's not nothing new. I've had it in my stash for a while. Sorry, it's kind of out of frame. But I do have this little reindeer in here, and I decided to cut that out and use that on here. So my problem I did with this one, okay, so I ended up deciding, because sometimes with this paint, this DIY paint, sometimes if you don't let it dry good enough, it will it won't allow you to use your transfers very well. So I went and did a coat of Mod Podge before I laid this transfer down, and I did not show that, but I obviously didn't let that dry very well, and it was pulling up the paint. So I goofed up there. I did get it to lay down majority of it, but some of it just wasn't sticking, and then it was kind of pulling up. Some of it wasn't lining up very well when I was actually pulling it up, and it just kind of got funky on me. I did kind of make it work for the most part, and I was going to leave it. You can kind of see cracks and stuff in it. I mean, it was There is some horns that don't match up, but it would have been, I don't know, I wasn't happy with it, but I was whatever. I mean, I'm sure my family would have been still fine with it, and that's kind of the way I would have thought of it, but I want them to be happy with it. But I didn't want to waste the transfer, so I did put the coat of Mod Podge over it, and I was just going to go all along with it and just, but I do end up going over this with a different idea later on, just so you guys are aware. And I do show it, but I want you guys to know that it does not stay this way. I do have another reindeer in this book, so I do show that as well, that there is another reindeer, and I do use that one after I figure out that not to put the Mod Podge down on these coasters first, because this next one worked out fabulous. So this one is for my mom and my dad. I did a little bird. I was thinking about doing that little buck there in the corner, and I changed my mind. That was kind of when I got the idea of redoing that one reindeer one. So I did this bird, and I was hoping that it was going to work, and yeah, it worked out great. I mean, I barely even had to rub. I mean, it came up perfect. So we have this little birdie. He turned out perfectly. So we do our heavy coat of Mod Podge on here to make sure our little drinks are good. And then here's the other reindeer. This one is a little bit bigger, and he's facing the other way. But I do kind of trim him down to where he does fit on here. His feet kind of hang over the end, and his antlers kind of hang over the top. But it works. I probably didn't need to show you guys all of this, but if you guys have not tried rub-on transfers before, if you're new, very simple. You just lay them down and you grab the little stick. The sticks come with the transfers usually, and they rub down really nice, and yeah. So I didn't show you the whole Mod Podge thing. You guys kind of get the whole gist of it. So this was my idea. So I have this wrapping paper, and you guys, if you've been on my channel long enough, you've seen me use this wrapping paper before. I have tons of it. And I love the wrapping paper. It's adorable. It has deer on it, and it's kind of like a sweater look. And I thought, well, why not use that? It's deer, and it does kind of have a winter look because it looks like a sweater, but this would go really good with with any of this, so I decided I was gonna just cover that up with it, and that should go really good with it. So it's kind of where I went with it, and yeah, we covered it up and finished out our number 4 coaster. And here they are, all 4 together. Let me know down below, guys, which ones you liked and which ones was your favorite. I have to say I'm a little partial to that one just because it's very sentimental to me and my dad. I got a little teary-eyed actually when I was doing it. But that's it, guys. Let me know down below what you guys like. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I hope you guys come back and stick around and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And thanks for watching. God bless, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.